Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we check out OP10 leader podcast DA's Mono Red 5 Live leader. And I was really curious when I saw the deck list. Like I didn't found it on OPO Top Decks. I found it on Instagram. I think it was in the East Side Meta in 10.5, somewhere in the top 8, which I found quite interesting because it's a really cool deck and I always thought about maybe making a video about Ace. But actually, I haven't seen since I'm playing any good deck list of him or that he topped or something else. So yeah, I found that this was maybe my chance to make a deck list about it, and I just took the deck list, and it's really cool. Made a lot of fun playing it, and as you can see, like usually the leader he gains plus 1000 when he gets attacked or when he attacks when you trash an event from your hand. But as you can see, we don't even play that many events. Like there are some, but not crazy much. I also think like earlier in the days when Ace was more common, there were way more events also in the deck. Also, Ace has a lot of more events than as you can see, because here the only event is Flame Emperor from the Whitebeard Pirates, or like from Ace, but anything else is more like the common support or like defensive events. And then here some offensive events, like this one is also from Smoker, plays it sometimes, and like the red green Smoker, and this one is maybe you have seen it from Bello Betty or Sabo, I think also played it often, like the black yellow back in the days, like maybe last season or something. So yeah, I found the deck list. I thought it's quite interesting, as I also like mono red leader. I really enjoy the podcast The Ace, and in this deck it makes a lot of sense because he also gains rush, which is nice. Instead of in Shanks he doesn't gain any rush because it's not a Whitebeard Pirates type. And Guilty Roger was also, I was a little confused like why you play 4. Um, it's definitely a strong card, don't get me wrong, but yeah, as you know, usually also in Shanks you only play maximum maybe 2. Usually you only play 1, so I could see like taking maybe 2 out and maybe bump up the events a little. I don't know, or maybe a Ace or Marco. But let's go into the gameplays, and then, or maybe before I will talk a little more about the characters, like just some 2Ks. The Ace is quite nice for gaining rush and making the power less, like reducing the power. Marco is kind of nice for the on KO. You can trash an event as you play a lot. You can maybe use this effect more often than in maybe in a Shanks build where you usually don't play that many events. This is a normal searcher. Yeah, as I said, 2Ks. The new Sanji, really strong in a lot of red decks, and some blocker options. And yeah, as I said, the Ace for rush and also for anti-removal for black. And Rayleigh is in general just a really strong red card. So let's dive right into the first gameplay. First one is always a little more chill, as you can see, against Carrot. So we try to go first here. As you can see, this is our searcher. I forgot the name from him. Also not that important, but as you can see, the guy on my board at the moment is the searcher. Mass Dance? Yeah, something like this. Then Sanji is usually your second turn play. Yeah, this one. But at this point I thought like why not just go into live and play out another searcher, because she can, I think the 0 power 2 cost green card from Carrot, I think she can rest something. And that would be kind of bad for our Sanji, because then we would lose him anyways so fast. So we take the first hit. I mean, we could have countered out with the Sanji probably, but I thought like, well, yeah, why not why not just take the first life? I feel, especially for Carrot, she's not that rushy or pushy. Also, we have the event in hand, which is quite nice. We also got the Goldie Roger for later. For some rush. Okay, we played out the ace, quite a strong card, go into life. And there's the carrot rest, which hurts a little. But on the other hand, it's nice that we could have rushed with him. I mean, okay, otherwise if we couldn't, then he probably wouldn't be frozen at this point. Okay, 8 into life. Take it. Ooh, an on KO, nice, and we still have the ace on board, so we could KO the carrot here. But, as you noticed probably, there's the Tashigi on board, and yeah, slight misplay from my side. So now she can just, or she just rested the Tashigi. Quite sad. We should have KO'd the Tashigi here. So now we could play the ace for an additional rush. So now our searcher can KO the Tashigi for maybe a future KO with effects. Because at this point, like, we definitely have the possibility to KO something. Also in the future with Rayleigh if we draw him. So it's always nice to get rid of the Tashigi. It's definitely a problematic card. Okay, so she counters out and then 7 into life she takes, so only 2 life left and the carrot on board. So she will probably freeze our ace again. Okay, there's the Wonder Searcher. Now our whole board is rested, so maybe she plays the event for freezing. Oh yeah, there it is. Whole board frozen, nice. Was kind of obvious at this point, I guess. So yeah, I mean, you probably. And this is also something that you need to remember, like always click cancel first if you don't want to trash your events, as you don't play that many. I actually didn't use that often, so it makes sense to not use your events, and then you always have to cancel first, because otherwise if you misclick you will lose your event even if you don't want to. Okay, Radical Beam, nice, another Goldie Roger. So now we could KO a carrot and then just go into life, because we gain in double attack and an additional 3000, which is quite nice. So 9 into 5. Let's see if she has 3 cards for us, like 2 2Ks and 1 1K. Probably not. And we still have a lot of counter cards, which is quite nice. Like 3 2Ks and a Radical Beam. I don't think she can finish that turn. Like, she needs a blocker, freeze our ace, and KO the other one. And maybe get also rid of our searcher. I don't know why she's not KOing them with Wanda. I think she was able to KO with Wanda last turn, I guess. Maybe she thought there's no need, but yeah, I would always KO if I... Okay, maybe she couldn't attack. Maybe she played the Wanda last turn. Could be also. Okay, there's the Secret Rare Rosinante and another carrot. Quite nice. But I cannot see any blocker, so if she's not playing any... Okay, now a 2-cost blocker is still an option. Otherwise she's straight up losing. But I mean, we have to go D-Roger, so she lost anyways at this point. So 7 into 5. Another 7 into 5. And this is her last attack, so even if we take it, it wouldn't matter anyways. So, I mean, at this point, yeah, she don't have any blockers, so I was checking like, is anything blocking here, or can I just go straight into life? And yeah, she don't even have a blocker, so just to make sure, because Rosinante is not that common anymore, and then just straight up going into life. Okay, 0-cost event, some 2Ks, and that was it. I don't know the last event. Okay, let's go to the next one. And here we play against Nico Robin, one of my favorite leaders to play into. So let's see if ace is possible to win against this rogue deck. Okay, she seems to play a more heavier... What was the name again? Big Mom Pirates. Yep, Big Mom Pirates type. Another one, okay. She's searching a lot. Pick no cards, that is kinda sad for her. Always hard if you have not enough cards of one type. Okay, so now we could play the blocker here to not waste any of our cards and block maybe some future big attacks. I'm not gonna lie, like the chopper blocker feels way better in Smoker, where he gets an additional 1000. Oh, okay, we need to trash or 2 cards or the top of our life, and probably at top of our life. And okay, 5 into 5, just block, why not? And now we are at 6 life. So I was checking if I can KO the Charlotte Linden, but probably I can't, which is a little sad. Okay, 7 into lead, she takes it. I feel like the Charlotte, the name is Charlotte Linden from her side, like the 6 cost. I'm not the biggest fan of her. She's definitely a viable card, but oh, and she attacked with 5 into 5. Okay, like I don't know why she's giving us the free block here. Maybe she needs the 8k, but no. Okay. Maybe she wanted to kill the blocker, but then she could have also went all of her down into the block. So now she wasted like 2 attacks instead of 1. Okay. Anyways, we can take the Flame Emperor now if we want to. So we can KO the Linden. And then still have a Dawn left. Like 8 into 5. Maybe Trash Run event for a 9 into 5. And then we still have 2 defensive and 2 2Ks left, which is quite strong. Okay, she used the Dum Dum Giant. So nice that we made it a 9 out of 9 into 5 instead of an 8 into 5, because otherwise she wouldn't needed to give us nice a 2k. We take that. Okay, 6 into 5, she takes that as well. Okay, so now she only have a Nico Robin and a Nico Robin, okay. Like leader and character. I guess she's only at 9, right? No, she's only at 8. Okay. Maybe she should have, when she attacked like the turns before, she should have thrown a card away with trigger. Or maybe she didn't have any trigger. Okay, she has a blocker and now she tries to KO our ace again. But we will save it probably for an additional attack next turn. And quite interesting that she showed us the 0 cost event here. A little sad. Okay, nice, KOing Riley. So she will lose 2 cards here. And now I can go with ace into Nico Robin. Let's see if she defends it. No 2k. If she had a 2k, then she probably should have saved her. On the other hand, like next turn, she will still have only 4000, so it wouldn't be any opportunity for her. It's like hard to say if I would have saved it at this point. Maybe not, as I think so about it. Okay, so she trashes a Linden. Also bad side about the Linden, 6 cost is like 0 counter, which is always sad. And she cannot remove our podcast EA, is really nice. I mean, it's like a minus 2000 now for ace, but anyways, like we can save it here. And there is a Marco, nice. So we can KO one of the puddings, not that it even matters, but anyways. So maybe 7 into 5. With the character first. Okay, there's a... So I was a little sad I played the Marco, but it's like a 3000 power and not a 3 cost, so I was a little confused here. Just a little, yeah, a little sad. Okay. I just left another Don open, not only for the radical beam. Oh no, okay, I gave it to Riley, okay, doesn't matter anyways. Maybe I should have left the second Don open for potential rush card, like maybe a 10 cost ace. So I not only have the radical beam, but also maybe a potential second radical beam. Okay. She trashes a ace. Yeah, and here I did a big mistake. So sad, like this mistake cost me the game. As I said, like you definitely need to make sure that you press the right at the right time on the events, but here I misclicked and I forgot about it, that at first you will trash the events for his leader ability. You need to cancel first and then use the radical beam. So sad. So we lost this game only because of this. So we could have saved the Nico Robin attack, then with the Lin Lin attack, and then we could have killed her. So yeah, this game was technically a win, but also a lose at the same time. But anyways, it was still a cool game, I guess, so far. We are able to beat some rogue decks. So let's see if we can also beat the law. Definitely a, yeah, maybe a medium hand. I mean, no early game cards are a little bad about the deck. Like you need some pressure. But on the other hand, like sometimes it's also cool to just go just hit with the early hits, like 8 into 5 or even 9 into 5. Like usually they will not take it in the early game step. At the early point of the game, we can play the ace now, gain an additional rush. So let's see. He will probably counter that out with a 1k. No, he takes it. Okay, crazy. So now he needs to give us a 2k. There's a 2k, the Mihawk. I'm still not sure if the green Mihawk is really strong in that deck. I mean, it's nice to cheat out cards, but I'm also not sure. Like, it's a 2k, which is good. But for actually playing the card, I'm sometimes not that sure. Okay, so he takes another life. And I think he can put now another card back on top of the life. Yep. But probably he wants to cheat out the Cavendish, so then he's only at 1 life, which feels kind of scary for him. I mean, he has a blocker on board, but anyways. I mean, we cannot play next turn the Rayleigh, which is a little sad. We probably shouldn't have done that. We probably should have saved the event. Because the event is actually quite nice for KOing the blocker or the Cavendish maybe. Also it's a 7, like we are at 5 now. Yeah, we probably should have saved the event. That was a misplay from my side. And now we let the ace go. So that was definitely not our strongest turn so far. This sets us a little behind. Like we should have saved the ace, take the first life, and then KOing the Cavendish. Or maybe KOing even the blocker, just go for life. Or maybe the Cavendish because it gains too much of an advantage. I mean, KOing the Jewelry Bunny with Marco would be also nice. I'm really unsure here at this point. I mean, obviously, I should have also taken the second on, so like 7 into 5. Then he would have used the blocker. Yeah, like the last turn cost me a lot of power and momentum here. So I don't have any character on, or I don't have any character on the board for the last turn. And I trashed the event that I probably should have used in this turn. Then maybe I should have KO'd the Cavendish, went with the ace in, or maybe first with leader and Jewelry Bunny, and then maybe with the ace. So now he's just outpacing me, and I don't really have any chance to come back, especially when he starts now to play the big law. Okay, 6 into 5, we give it 2k, because he will still attack with at least 2 more attacks. So we will probably need to take at least 1. So we give him an ace for playing out the Riley. O'Reilly. Another one, nice, really strong card. Especially for the smaller cards. Another ace, okay. Okay, so he pushes the base in life. Another Flame Emperor, really nice. So what we could do here is actually probably playing the Rayleigh. Like KOing the Cavendish and the blocker. Or maybe KOing the blocker, reduce 3000 power from the Cavendish and then just go with leader straight into it. So we still have 1 Dawn left. Nice. So 5 into 3. He would need 2 cards at least, like a 2k and a 1k. And then we still had another attack, so probably he would not save it. It would cost too much, yeah. And now 6 into 5. Okay, counters out. Let's see. I guess we cannot KO with Flame Emperor the Law, because I think Flame Emperor is only for 8000 or less character, and Law is like a 9000. And we don't really have any ways on reducing the power so easily at the moment. Okay, 5 into 7. We could use the 0 cost event or Radical Beam. Maybe the 0 cost event, because I think we will play the Rayleigh next turn. Like the 0 cost maybe was ace. Okay, we take the Radical Beam, so we only lose 1 card. I guess that's fine. Okay, that's quite interesting. If you put a second card with Law on top, that the card before will also get face down. Okay, so she freezes my Marco. That is not that nice. So should we use the second 0 cost? I mean, we will still get another hit, so we need to save probably at this point. Maybe the 0 cost and the Mulgum before cost event. Let's see what we do at this point, yeah. And yeah. So now 9 into 5, we take that. Okay, Master and a Searcher. Another event like a Fire Fist. Okay, so what can we do at this point? It's definitely not that easy to decide how we can win this game from here. I mean, we could try to go all in. But I guess that is not the right idea with the Flame Emperor, maybe. Because I guess also Law is playing a lot of 1k and 2ks. So even if we go the Flame Emperor, killing the Jewelry Bonnie, then we probably still have not enough power to win the game. Yeah, it's an AK. Let's see if we try it. If we go kinda risky here. Yeah, we go risky because otherwise there is no chance, I guess. Maybe 9 and 2, yeah. Probably 9 is the better attack. Oh no, okay, we go 9 with trashing the event. Okay, that makes sense as well. Let's see if he has it. Like he needs to give us 2 cards. Okay, there was draw 2. The Basil Hawkins trigger, sure. So 11. Let's see, okay, at 10, 11, 12, okay. And he won. Kinda sad at this point, like he just overwhelmed us at this one turn. Because on the next, let me see his hand. Yeah, on the next turn he would, yeah, we don't have any blocker, only 1 and 2k. I mean, that's what would be a 2k, but he could just try to go even a 7 into 5. We couldn't have countered out. So yeah, anyways, we lost that game. So it was all defending, or like the problem was really the one turn where I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to save my ace, or at least I just thought it's not that important, but it definitely took a lot of speed out of the game for me, and definitely the point where the game turned around. Okay, so we play here against Blackbeard, and as you saw, I missed like the first turn, so he played the Lafitte, he didn't search, so then my turn, I couldn't play anything, so now he's at the third turn, he played the stage, searched for another Lafitte, played another Lafitte. Now 5 into the searcher, we play out the blocker Sanji, blocker shopper of course. Another search for him, he draws black hole, okay, he used it also, 2k or blocker. 5 into 5, we give him a 2k. There's a Jesus Burgers. Another Radical Beam, nice. So now we could play the Marco to KO the Lafitte. He takes it really nice. Like, therefore the Marco is really nice to KO the small searcher. Another stage search for Marshall the Teach, okay. So he already got one, at least. And the Kusan. So now he started to use his leader ability. So we cannot use our on-play effects anymore, which is a little sad, because we definitely need the on-play effects. So now we need... I mean, the Silver Rally wouldn't have mattered anyways. Only the ace would have been nice for the rush, but I guess the ace is not gaining any rush if you cannot use the on-play ability to minusing any character. And also we are quite low on 1Ks. Or 2Ks, only the Radical Beams left. So if he goes now with 5 into life, we will need to take it here. Okay, another Burgess strong from his side. There's another black hole, so his hand size is quite nice. Okay, we take it for the searcher. And we are at the 10 Dawn turn here. We could play the Goldie Roger, which probably wouldn't be that bad. But then we had no protection so whatsoever. We definitely need the Radical Beam. Yeah, which is a little sad, like we could wait until one of us is at 0 life, but next turn will be really hard when he attacks with both Burgess. So we will probably need the Zero cost event. 5 into 5, okay. Counter that. Okay, 10 into 5. We need to take the first one probably. Okay. Nice KO, but we can probably not use... Oh yeah, we can use it for the blocker. Okay, he tries to KO Marco. We will just revive him. I don't know if that was really the right idea from his side. And he trashes another life. So now we have another card from hand. So we are still again under black hole. And one of our rallies cannot attack. So we only have 3 attacks here. And he only has 2 cards in hand left. So we could go for maybe an 8 into 5. And let's see. Nine into 5. Okay, he takes it as well. So the last one, he can block with Master D Teach. I forgot that I cannot attack with the Rayleigh. That was definitely a misplay here. And I don't know why he gave up at this point. I mean, he still had the Martial D Teach. Did he forgot as well that I cannot attack with the Rayleigh? I'm not so sure what he imagined here. I mean, the last 2k would have been quite nice. So I'm not really sure if we could have lived another turn. Probably not. Like how many lives? Like 2, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it wouldn't be enough at this point. I mean, we still had 2 radical beams at a 1k. If we wouldn't have give this done, yeah, we couldn't have done actually a lot here. So I mean, we still had 1 life. So even if he attacked with both of them, we would have been in a problem, or like not in a problem, but we still had a problem here. 2 radical beams and the 2k. I mean, we could have countered out a 1k. It all depends on if he would have went for life or not. Because if he saw that we still have 2 done open, maybe he wouldn't have attacked with all. Like he could have played a Martial D Teach and play it more safe, stopping 1 Rayleigh from attacking. Then maybe with 11 into 8, could have countered it out with a radical beam. And then probably another one for finishing it. We could have countered out that as well. Then maybe 5, then we could have given him a 1k. And the last life, if he would have attacked with the Blackbeard, then we probably would have given him the card. I mean, also depends a little if he would have attacked Marco again, but probably not, as he saw that we can revive it quite easily. And our hand size is still not that small. Yeah, so I guess this game could have switched to both sides. So now we go into Katakuri, our last game for today. So let's see. Okay, sadly we don't have the Sanji block, not the Sanji blocker, the Sanji 6k card. Okay, we grab the 7 cost event again, Flame Emperor. Really nice card. 6 into 5. We could give it 2k here. Or we just take it anyways, it's fine. Ah yeah, it's true, because of the leader ability is always getting 7. I always forgot about it. Oh, I always keep forgetting about it. Okay, 6 into 5 with the ace gives us a 2k. It's already at 3 life left. 5 into 5, okay, interesting. Probably give the 1k and the Nico Robin, so he trashes our Goldie Roger. We could play the ace here. Or the Flame Emperor maybe to KO the Nico Robin? No, okay. We decide to go for the ace here. For an additional push. Yeah, I think maybe the Flame Emperor would have been the stronger card. So we save the ace the first time. Okay, he goes 5 into lead. We'll just give him a Flame Emperor. There's a Katakuri for pushing our card back. So now we can use the Flame Emperor to KOing the Katakuri, which feels really good. Definitely a really strong card against Katakuri. Now we can just go... Yeah, we don't need any Dawn for Radical Beam, so just 10 into life. Okay, he takes both. And there's the badge. Trigger. So our ace cannot attack, which is fine, I guess. I mean, we probably would have gotten only a 1k anyways. So yeah, he will not push our ace to life. He will push his own card. So he gains an additional life. Yeah, that many 2ks. And we can KO Katakuri again. Quite nice. So let's go 9 into 5 and let's see if he can counter out. No, he takes it, okay. Also quite sad that the double attack is not KOing him. Like not killing him, because technically it's like a double attack, so the second attack should go like into 0 lives, I guess, but sadly it's not working that way. And yeah, we just countered out, so I actually don't know, he seems like he's playing a more Eustace Kid heavy deck, like it looks a little bit more something that Eustace Kid would play, and less something that Katakuri is playing. I don't know if that is actually a viable build, but definitely quite interesting to see him, like the Katakuri not playing a big mom heavy deck list. But we were just overrunning him, I guess. Yeah, what can I say about the deck list and the leader in general? So it was quite nice to play the leader. It's definitely also a pushy deck. Like you want to KO and go into leader fast. It's I think it's not like an early game deck, more like a mid type or a mid range deck. Like you want to build a small board and then go into life and overwhelm steady, but still a little fast. Like you have some weapons for KOing cards, more for the mid game to just get rid of blocker or of some strong mid game cards, and then a finisher. I didn't really use the Goldie Roger in the games, which yeah feels a little like I said in the beginning. Like maybe you can switch this card out for additional 2Ks, or like maybe a Chopper and Sanji, or maybe an additional event. Check. Okay, I cannot search in this kind of terms. Let's see what kind of events are here. Crossfire. As a main or encounter, okay, if your leader has white build fire, gives up to one of your opponent's character minus 4000 during this turn. I mean, it could be an option. What is this? If you discard one event from your hand, KO one of your opponent's character with 5000 power or less, and up to one of your opponent's character with 4000 power or less. Okay, this is actually not that bad, I guess, because I mean, the problem is 5 and 4. If it would be 6 and 5, it would be way viable. Because at the moment there are not so many 4K power character. 5K is a usual number. Fire Doll, if you leader have. Okay, just giving 4000 power to our leader. Yeah, I know why we are not playing this card in the list. This one is definitely the strongest card. And the other ones are not, probably not ace heavy, yeah. Anyways, I feel the decklist was nice to play. It made a lot of sense to play it in a certain way for rush character, for KOing type. and going for life cards. Maybe some defensive options as well, which was quite nice. I think the deck definitely has the possibility to win at some point. It's definitely also not a top deck meta deck, to be fair. It still has some problems in terms of defense. There is, without the Tuni Chopper, like no real blocker, and we only play it as a 3-off. The Roger is a cool finisher, but also conflicts a little with the Radical Beam. So maybe we need to play a little more Batman kickers to make the Goody Roger work. And yeah, otherwise I'm also not sure about the Gamgamol gun. But I also said this about the card in the Smoker build. Technically I'm not the biggest fan of this card. Maybe that's also a problem from my side, but in general I felt the deck was really cool. It's still missing maybe 1 or 2 key cards for getting kind of strong, but in general it got some cool push cards and still some good optional events where there is probably some room for some cooler ace cards, but otherwise the deck felt definitely not that weak. And okay, even if we throw the Nico Robin game, it was definitely possible for us to win. The Blackbeard game was, yeah, like half-half. Like it depended hard on if he went for the game and tried to finish or not. And the Law game was just a mistake from my side, to be honest. Like giving the ace away and also not using the Flame Emperor was probably... Oh no, I forgot what was the problem with this game. Let's check it out for a second. It was here at this point somewhere. Okay, let's check. Hello. Okay, so we let it go. That is definitely... we threw our... Yeah, we gave the Flame Emperor away. So at this point, if we had the ace, we were 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we probably could have used the ace. Or like the going into Bonnie. Maybe he would have blocked, I don't know. If not, then the ace for life. And then KOing the Cavendish. Because now he gains a lot of extra don, like 2 every turn for the Hawkins. And maybe we also could have get rid of the blocker, or he would have lost his last life. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, as I said, like the deck is definitely not in the strongest position. It's definitely not a top meta deck, don't get me wrong. But it's still something to test out, maybe something that can surprise your opponent, maybe something for locals, I don't know. But yeah, I actually quite enjoyed the deck, and I was really surprised that a deck like this is capable of, yeah, winning against some more meta type of decks. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck list. I hope you will also have some fun with Ace in the future, and see you in the next time. Bye.